Well, speaking of Jay-Z, Jay-Z has hit the headlines this week for something very, very controversial that a lot of people are struggling to understand and are fighting their morals with. I'm going to let Mo explain what's happening with Jay-Z.
Depends on where you want me to start, essentially.
Well, so Jay-Z has partnered up with the NFL.
Yeah, so basically he's signed some sort of partnership with the NFL. He's linked up with the NFL, signed a partnership to liaison with them with the Super Bowl performances and also for some kind of social justice reform.
Right.
And for black people in America. Whilst the NFL still blackballs one Colin Kaepernick.
Yes.
Who essentially has been blackballed from the NFL for protesting and crime against black people in America, police brutality and all of that in America.
And it's my understanding that Kaepernick had no idea that Jay-Z was...
Jay-Z tried to say he spoke to Kaepernick, and Kaepernick came out and said, "No, that's not even true. You never hollered me at all." So essentially Kaepernick came out and said, "No, you ain't done nothing like that." My personal opinion on it is I don't respect the move. Essentially what Jay-Z's done is partner up with the enemy, if you want my honest opinion. I would have expected more from Jay-Z. Someone like a Jay-Z knowing... The problem is we put Jay-Z on a pedestal that he doesn't deserve. That any artist deserves, in my opinion. Like, I know, for example, just side topic, like Cardi B was talking to Bernie Sanders a couple of days ago. We put artists on platforms they don't deserve, and you see what I'm saying? Pedestals they don't deserve. But anyway, so what he done was, I don't respect the move because whilst you're partnering with the NFL still blackballing a man's living. This was Colin Kaepernick's way to earn money, way to make a living. And then also when he sat down with the NFL, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but essentially he was like, the time for kneeling is over, it's time for action. It's easy for you to say, bruv. You wasn't the one that was kneeling.
He's also a billionaire.
Exactly. And for you to also say the time for kneeling is done, it's time for action. You're shitting on Colin Kaepernick because let's not act like he hasn't put in the action. Colin Kaepernick's put over a million.
But also he's been losing money.
Exactly.
For 3 years not having a team, putting his own money into programs.
He's put over
Black
$1 million. He's got a website where he shows you where he puts the money. He pledged over $1 million. You can go online right now and see where everywhere Kaepernick's put his money. So for you to come and say...
That's a disrespect.
The time for kneeling is done, it's time for action. Don't do that. You're not the one that's losing your money. Your end goal... Remember I said this on today's podcast. Jay-Z is going to be an owner of an NFL team for the next 5 years. That's the only reason why he's linked up with the NFL.
That's the speculation that they're saying now. They're saying he's poised to be a part owner in one of the NFL clubs.
That's the end goal, bruv. You don't think Jay-Z's a capitalist?
That was always his...
He's been a capitalist.
Yeah,
if you listen to his music,
that's all he cares about.
Yeah, man.
Like, cool.
But then this just kind of puts all his actions to try and get 21 Savage out of ICE into question. It brings...
I don't think it does. I don't think we should all of a sudden forget all the positive things he's attempted to do for our community. I think, I don't know too much about the situation, so I want to wait until I've got all the information. And I also want to wait to see what the end result is. I don't want to jump the gun. But just looking at it immediately, it don't look good, man. It doesn't look like it's a good...
I didn't want to jump the gun either, but to be honest, looking at it, and I did want to see what he would do, but...
What can he do?
It kind of... But that takes a lot of time. Like, that takes a lot of time for us to really see the effect that he's going to affect on the NFL.
Then let's wait. Let's not jump the gun. We as a people, we're very quick to jump the gun.
What's he going to do? Colin Kaepernick's not going to get a job today.
But bro...
He's not. Colin Kaepernick hasn't had a job for 3 years. The NFL have hired over 200 quarterbacks since.
Now, I don't know the...
175 of them he's better than. And that's just a fact.
Well, I don't know how fast it is to own a club and all the contractual stuff that you need to go through. Like, I don't know how fast that takes to get done. But let's just say he owns a club next month, for example. We don't know if that's going to be helpful to getting Colin Kaepernick a club. We don't know. So I feel like we should wait and see. We have to also back our people. We have to stick by our people. Let's not just chuck them out to the wolves just because on face value it's looking as though it's a bit of a weird, shady move. Let's wait and see what actually happens.
But why would Jay-Z?
But
why would Jay-Z say he talked to Kaepernick when he didn't?
Now that doesn't look good at all.
Because then he doesn't have Kaepernick's best interest.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I saw and Colin Kaepernick's partner, I believe she came out and said, "No, that's not true."
Yeah,
and we had no idea about the deal, so it doesn't look good. I've said it doesn't look good, but I still want to wait and see what happens before I really start criticizing them.
I can't see, just a personal thing, I can't see any way this comes out good. Even if he gets his own team.
I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money Jay-Z has. I can't see a black man affecting that much change on the NFL.
NFL don't give a fuck about
but Jay-Z's not just your average black man. He's got a lot of power. A lot.
More than the NFL?
And a lot of money.
No way.
I mean, he's already in there though. He may be aiming to change it from the inside. This may just be the first step. I'm not making excuses for him at all because again, it doesn't look good. And even from what I heard of the interview, from a psychology standpoint, man, he's umming, he's stuttering, he's not really answering the question.
And jiving,
so it doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good either.
And jiving,
but I still want to wait. I feel like Jay-Z's done enough in my lifetime where I'm gonna try and trust what I feel like he may do. We have to be patient too.
I agree, but
do you guys know about the story about the spook that sat by the door?
No.
The FBI guy, he infiltrated the FBI. He got in there and he started making changes from the inside. But on face value, you're just gonna think, oh man, you got this Don trying to
was he black?
Be a Fed, yeah, he was a black. He's a black guy. So I think we should wait. He might be like the spook that sat by the door, where he's getting in there and he's gonna try and make changes from the inside to further what Colin Kaepernick was doing.
You can't.
But why?
I get what you're saying.
Why can't?
But it's the manner in which he went about.
My thing is, if he knew, he must have known that what reaction this was gonna get. He has not reacted well to the reactions. It doesn't fill me with much confidence about what he's gonna do. Of course, I would love to sit here and say, I want to wait as well, because that's what my initial reaction was. Let's wait and see. Maybe he does want to affect change from the inside. But if he's just acting this way after the announcement, not telling Kaepernick, like someone who has actively been fighting the good fight for 3 years, he should be the first guy you tell.
I got a question for you guys.
That's true.
You guys are saying change from inside. What's there to change? NFL ain't the ones that
the racism in it.
Yeah, but then that is what it is. Like, why does he need to go into the NFL and change it? There's nothing really that you need to change.
For people like Colin Kaepernick that are taking stands and are essentially out of jobs.
My thing is though, even if Kaepernick takes the stand, there are a bunch of other black footballers that won't. So they're clearly happy with the system as it stands.
100%.
But also, it speaks to the fact that obviously they got a life to live, they got families to feed and all that stuff. So it's not viable for them. I don't think that's going to change if Jay-Z comes in.
Not at all. There's one that's kneeling right now. Eric Reid is kneeling right now in the NFL. He got his job back. He's kneeling right now. He was one of the guys, one of the first. He actually done it straight away with Kaepernick. He's in the NFL right now. You should see his Twitter page. He's going nuts on Jay-Z. The way Jay-Z went about it was wrong. You shitted on Kaepernick in front of essentially the enemies. I don't respect anything about this move just on a personal level. I just don't think what he done was right.
I think Jay-Z, if he does plan to implement change from the inside, should at least have had the decency to sit Kaepernick down and lay out the plan, rather than Kaepernick having to find out with the rest of us. Something that has actively affected him. He's finding out with the rest of us who have no idea about his struggle about Jay-Z.
And you have to like Kaepernick's just been kneeling and that's it. Like all he's been doing is just taking a knee and it's fuck everyone else. Don't do that, man. And then, like I said, I feel like we also put celebrities on a certain pedestal.
And as you said, like it's capitalism. He is a capitalist, pure and simple. And to me, this is nothing but a capitalist move. Like he has this model where he acquires stakes in companies, sells them off, moves on to the next thing. I think this is just another cycle of that. But again, a part of me still wants to wait and see what happens. But
it doesn't look good, man. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look good at all. But you know,
and I don't want to have to say this about I don't want to have to say this about Jay-Z, but this is a massive disappointment. From the outside looking in, this is a massive disappointment.
There's nothing. I get what you lot are saying. Give him time, and I respect your opinions. I don't fuck with this move at all. Like on any level, even if he gets his team, I don't fuck. If he gets his team 4 years down the line, because he's not going to get a team anytime soon.
But should we be surprised?
That's my point. That's literally what I was saying earlier. We shouldn't be their celebrities.
I'm surprised.
No, I'm not talking about.
But I'm just saying, we knew Jay-Z was a capitalist.
No, but this is what I was going to say about the whole 21 Savage thing, about the whole freeing all the black fathers from jail thing. Like, from the outside, yeah, exactly. That all looks amazing. You look like a proper social justice warrior.
But none of that goes out the window, though. Why does that go out the window?
Because it makes you look at those moves differently.
Why?
Because how do you go from that to then partnering with an organization that openly mistreats
But let's
black
not
people?
compare the two. Let's like look at them in like as independent instances.
You have to
all the stuff that they were doing as far as like, you know, trying to help people get out of prison or whatever, helping with Meek Mill's legal issues. Forget that. Let's park that. Let's look at this as an independent like instance. And just looking in it on his own, it does not look good. I don't think it takes away from everything else that him and Beyonce are doing within the community. I don't think it should.
I got a question.
But we're hip hop. We compare.
No, I got a question for you guys. Was Jay-Z doing this before it was a thing?
What do you mean?
Was Jay-Z and Beyonce, by the way, doing the whole black activist
Someone
thing
else said that to me
before it
recently.
became a thing on Twitter. Because remember, you need to understand, it's only recently.
He's been getting criticised for it for a while. People have been getting at him. But in his defence, people have also said that he does things behind the scenes and he doesn't want people to know.
But my thing is just as a question, the whole being woke on stuff, all of that kind of recent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's say 2015
It's marketing.
onwards. But say 2015 onwards. You couldn't tell me Beyonce
It's marketing.
Dude, Beyonce became a Black Panther person in what, 2016? Jay-Z became who we knew in what, 2016? Let's not act like Jay-Z was giving everyone money and social justice reform his whole career.
It's definitely marketing.
He was only doing it when it became a thing, when we started caring about that. Then he dropped 444 when we cared about stuff like that. Let's not act like Jay-Z was the second coming of Martin Luther King his whole career. He wasn't. He's only been doing this when there was money gain in it.
Yeah, but he was still affecting change regardless.
But he knew the way we was going to buy into it.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying just, what's the word I'm looking, there's a saying when it's like the sheep, something. I don't know what I'm looking for, the saying. But I'm saying, take what he's doing at face value.
I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. Take what he's
and I
doing
think we have to compare what he's done now to what he's done in the past because it's not adding up. Like you can do good things, you can do bad things. I just think this is a really bad thing that he's done that makes all the good things that he's done seem a bit like, well, did you really mean that? Did you want to do that? Or was it just for show? This, that, and the other, that sort of thing. These are the sort of things that come into your mind when you see something like that. Naturally
this
so.
Is extreme, bro. I don't mean to cut off. This extreme is extreme. Like what he's done with the NFL to me is extreme.
And maybe we're hyping it because again we don't know what's going to happen. It's still like a few days fresh, but it feels like a massive letdown.
He's gonna get his team. That's essentially what's the end goal.
So if he gets his team and then Colin Kaepernick gets a job,
it's not about that.
So what's it about?
If he gives Colin Kaepernick a job, great. By the way, do you want me to be completely honest with you? He's not gonna get a team. You can't get an NFL team that quick. It's just the way it is. He's probably going to get a team.
Didn't he take a settlement?
But we don't know.
Didn't Cap take a settlement of some sort?
Yeah, because they weren't. Essentially, he took them to court, and then because you're clearly blackballed.
Oh,
like,
that's what the settlement was.
Yeah, because they took him to court, and he was taking basically him and Eric Reid were suing the NFL because essentially it's like, say Kaepernick was a top 20 quarterback, not even top 20, top 15 quarterback before the 49ers. He left the 49ers and no team hired him. I promise I'm not exaggerating. The 57th quarterback rated got picked up before him. So it's like, at this point, nice. Then there was emails that got leaked that he was getting blackballed. So then he had enough ammunition to take them to court. Then they settled out of court.
I see.
I'm just saying, if Jay-Z gets a team, great. Do I think he is? Yeah. Do I think he's going to get one in the
Peter, what do you...
Kaepernick? No.
Sorry to cut you off. Pete, what do you want to see Jay-Z do in the NFL in an ideal world?
I mean, I don't fuck with the NFL, man. The man are racist, but I think because Jay's now got his foot in the door, I want to see what he will do. I don't want to be so hasty as to start, jumping the gun and criticising him. As I said, on face value, it doesn't look good, man. It looks
That's really your guy, man.
Especially, no, but like...
That's what it is though, isn't it?
It's all about communication, man, and it's appearing as though Colin Kaepernick wasn't informed. So that's where the issue is.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So there needs to be, I don't know.
I think it would have been...
I just hope they talk.
I think it would have been just as much of an issue if Kaepernick knew or not. I think it's bad either way you look at it. Because if Kaepernick knew...
No, because if Kaepernick was okay with it, I don't think we would be looking at it the way we are. I think if Kaepernick had endorsed it and was like, I'm in on this as well, we would look at it a bit differently.
I think we look at it worse, if I'm honest.
Not really.
Nah, I don't think so.
If
we look at it worse.
Someone punches up your brother and then you go side with him, even if you talk to me still like, that's the guy that...
Yeah, but I'm saying if Colin Kaepernick is with Jay and he's like endorsing the deal that he's doing with the NFL.
No, there's nothing.
I think we look at it differently.
That whole deal shady. By the way,
I think
NFL's already done.
regardless.
NFL had done this last year. By the way, they signed up. They joined one other NFL player to do a social justice reform last year. That was only to pander to black people. Same thing they're doing with Jay-Z. I don't care what else. This is the pander to us to be like, all right, look, we've linked up with your guy. Just shut up now.
It's all marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, and then like I said, Jay-Z did become a revolutionary the last 4 years. When they became a thing as well. Same with Beyonce. They both became revolutionary, became a thing.
But we don't know what they've done behind the scenes. So I don't know if it's fair to say.
They've definitely done a lot behind the scenes.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying. Because
saying,
Harry Belafonte came out
I didn't know this.
quite early, like years ago, and was criticising them for what they do in the community. And even I didn't like Jay-Z's response to him. So I get what you're saying. It is
to fuck off, basically, didn't it?
Yeah, basically.
So Harry Belafonte.
Yeah.
Essentially,
You can't see. So then how can I not look at you with a side eye? And they even did he take Black Wall Street and start making money off all of that shit? Yeah. They're all capitalists. They all know how to pander to us and make their money off us. And then do something like this. I'm telling you, bro.
But isn't that what they're supposed to do? They're businessmen.
No, I feel you. No, as a businessman, I can't. No one can ever chat to Jay-Z. By the way, Jay-Z's still, to me, the nicest ever. Like, I'm not going to argue that. But it's just, as a human being, it's just a side eye. And you're right, it's disappointing, but maybe we're foolish as well to look at. I remember Malcolm X said it, bruv. They feed us. Instead of, like, to a white person, they will never go to a celebrity and be like, yo, talk for these lot. They've got politicians. I remember Malcolm, I've got it on my phone, but Malcolm X was like, to black people, only people we look at is the musician and the basketball.
Then maybe we should stop putting these men in.
Malcolm X said that.
Maybe we should stop.
The whole idea of musicians being role models is just it's a dead
and that was a speech.
to me.
And that was a speech he gave 60, and then it's still relevant today. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like wow. Like,
celebrities are selling a lifestyle. In no way are they going to be a role model to me.
No, I feel you, man.
Someone like a Malcolm X is a role model. Someone like a Huey Newton is a role model.
The GOATs.
You know what I mean? Someone who raps about selling weight and then becoming a businessman. That's not the type of person I want to be, or the person I want to like be like. You see what I mean?
From time he could tell Harry
in reference to Jay-Z.
In reference to Jay-Z.
From time he could say to Harry Belafonte, "Fuck off." Come on,
He
man.
didn't say that.
According to Yemi, he
He said he don't respect him. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
See, that's even worse.
I mean,
no. That's worse. Saying you don't respect Harry Belafonte is worse.
yeah, man, Pete really don't want to talk about this right now, but
No, I'm good talking about it because
Pete, do you agree with
I
that?
care about black people more than I do like Jay-Z. So of course I want to talk about it. It just doesn't look good. I said it doesn't look good, but again, I'm not jumping the gun.
You want to see how it pans out?
Yeah, man. Like I feel like we need to back our people, even when they're doing like fuck shit. We should pull them to the side and be like, "Yo, bro, you're doing fuck shit." But I want to see what happens though, because if something great comes from it, everyone's gonna start, tucking in their tails between their legs and start taking out what they've said. So let's not be too hasty. I feel like we're way too fast. Let's wait. Let's see what happens.
I'm going off what Eric
If nothing good,
Kaepernick said.
If nothing good comes from it, then cool, go in. But let's wait.
Are you going to join us?
Probably not. But
why you don't show the black man on the mic?
no, I can criticize, but I don't need to go in though. But
I'm just going off.
I just want to wait. That's it. I just want to wait. Let me wait and see what happens, and then I'll have more of an opinion.
I'll give him that. Give him time, see what happens. It doesn't look good. If anything, it just screams capitalism. It screams, not necessarily greed, but it's a little bit, yeah, man.
You've sold out. So that is what it is.
A little bit, yeah.
No, to me anyway, that's
Yeah,
sold out.
it screams that.
You dash your brother under the river.
I'm going to end this segment by saying, I knew there was always a reason why I thought Nas was better.
And can I just say, I get why Nas said fuck Jay-Z.
Wait, what?
100%.
It makes so much sense now.
He prophesized.
He saw it before we did.
He saw it before we did.
What did he say again? And
now this deal is fucking with our soul like ether.
If
I see what he done there, fam. And then what did he say? That's the guy. That's the dude you name your company after. It makes sense now, fam. It makes sense now.
You feel me?
I always knew something was off of him.
bro, if something
We should have asked Russell Simmons.
You know what I mean, fam? Why they call it the blueprint or the black print?
I feel you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, I'm saying, fam.
KRS already had an album called Blueprint.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Nas, fam. Like I'm telling you, it's always been funky in the air, fam. You know what I mean? I was telling you, fam. I'm telling you.
He probably went and did karate classes with that guy as well, the NFL guy.
I wasn't his wife.
Both Tybo hoes.
Wasn't his wife dark skin in '97?
Something like that.
And now she light with us. You know what I'm saying?
Mad
with a different nose, right?
Mazza.
It's mad how everything changed up,
mad.
fam. You know what I
It's
mean,
mad.
fam?
Lads.
And what black man will call his kid Blue Ivy?
Jeez.
Who calls his kid Blue Ivy?
I'm telling you, man.
Any of your family calls someone Blue?
Hell no.
No, my family named after a colour.
Could never.
You know what I'm saying, fam?
Could never be me.
I'm just saying everything's in doubt right now.
Can't be my goal.
Can't be my kids.
Can't be my goal.
He started what? He started growing out his hair, 2008?
What does that matter?
To look woke, can't be my goal. That's what I'm saying, fam.
Listen.
Jay-Z had a fade, fam. Now this guy want to be Huey Newton all of a sudden.
I'm saying, man.
Can't
Want to be Bob
my
Marley
goal.
out here.
You know what's so mad though? Because if something great comes from this year, you man are gonna look so mad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing.
No,
good's gonna come out of this.
I'll admit we were ring.
No,
This is funny.
I will die on this cliff. Nothing good is gonna come out of Jay-Z signing with the NFL, and I will die on this cliff. Nothing good is gonna come out of him.
Let's
signing
wait
with the
and
NFL.
see, man.
Fair enough.
Saying, fam, try to grow your hair in 2019, fam.
Mazza.
I always knew why I said Jay Electronica.
50 years old with that hair. Man,
Saying, fam.
this guy thinks he's
Always
Snoop
like the
Dogg
word
or some shit.
ether.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? We had the best
Yeah,
tone to
yeah.
it, fam.
Nas really was the last real nigga alive.
Come.
Moving
you know what I mean,
swiftly
fam? Nas
on.
would never have done this.
Huh?
Nas would never have done this.
No way.
Never.
He's got mass appeal.
He would,
don't need
he
this,
would
fam.
never have done this, fam.
What?
No, I'm saying, fam. Always knew why Jay Electronica never dropped that album on his record label. It makes so much sense now.
So much sense.
It makes so much sense why Jay Electronica never dropped that
You
album.
never see J. Cole and Jay either.
Ah, you know what I mean, fam. You know,
Like,
Jay Electronica said, "Fuck giving this guy money, fam. I'd rather put my
even
music
Lady
on
Sovereign
SoundCloud."
saw Roc Nation was like, nah, I'm good.
I even forgot about that, you know.
See, they knew.
Cause
They knew.
I said the blueprint.
We should stop now, though. The Blueprint. Yeah. It's a classic, though.
You think my God could never give me Kingdom Come? Never.
Oh, never that. Fam. Never that.
Who's king? He made an album with R. Kelly as well, right?
This guy's going on. I'm trying to move on.
He made a song, album with R. Kelly. No one forget. Jay-Z has an album with R. Kelly called "The Best of Both Worlds." And with that, I'm done.